about it. Leaving places better than the way he found it. Yes, sir. Glad you can join us, Coach.
There's Ed Orgeron from LSU.
Give everybody a fist bump, Coach. Don't leave me out, big guy.
Never.
How about the attire? You got the purple tie.
Yeah, always.
Your players are decked out, looking good.
Yes.
Good players here, man.
Let me start with that, man. We talked with Derek Stingley Jr., one of the best college football players in the country. And he's a quiet guy.
Humble.
Yeah, doesn't talk trash,
No.
he said. He said, that takes away from me communicating with my safeties.
No.
And why would I want to give them energy? I was like, man, I'm blown away by this guy.
Yeah, he was coached by his father.
Wow.
And his father had him ready right when he came. And, Derek would have started. He came as a mid-year graduate. Derek came practice with the team in December. Derek would have started in the Fiesta Bowl out of his senior year in high school.
Oh, my gosh.
If the NCAA would let him.
Wow. Yeah, Lee.
Well,
I'd be humble, too, if that's the praise I'm going to be able to get.
I talked to our mutual friend, Mike Detillier, today, and he said, top rung of the ladder good, this kid.
Yes.
So how good can he be?
Yes. I think he's going to be an all-pro for sure. No question.
I mean, quick. Just answer that quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so I asked him, I said, all right, there's been some rumors around that maybe, you'll play on the offensive side of the ball. And I was like, Coach O said, oh, well, we'll let him decide. And he was like, oh, man, that's on Coach O. That's not on me. So he's putting it on you. You put it on him.
Yeah, we talked about it. We had talked about it in recruiting. I wanted to do it right away. And his father asked me to let him stay 2 years on defense to master his craft.
Yeah.
Now's the third time, so we got the green light. We are going to give him a couple of plays in camp.
Yes.
Now, I know Corey Raymond will not like that. Durante Jones will not like that. But I will.
Yeah.
And, he has a chance to be one of our best skill players on offense. We're going to see how it works.
That's
I
tough.
love that. That's fun.
So 2 new coordinators for you this year. How challenging is that to bring in both new coordinators and to kind of let them do their thing but also oversee it?
I think what helps us is having 19 or 22 returning starters. We have a veteran team coming back. If we have a bunch of rookies, I'd be worried.
Yeah.
Now, these guys have come with some coordinators that I worked with before. They understand the lay of the land, and they're hungry. I think it helps in a way because they want to prove themselves. They're hungry. They're new coaches. They're in there early. They know that this is the first year they've been coordinators. Here's their chance. They've seen what coordinators have done at LSU to have success, go on to the NFL, going to be head coaches. So these guys are motivated to do that.
And let me ask you this, Coach. When you're bringing in a new crop of coaches like that, how easy does it make it for these players and you to communicate with these players and get that camaraderie back? We would miss that last year.
That's right.
But you bringing a breath of fresh air in with these guys and the players hungry. How easy is that on you by letting them just go out there and get the work done?
Very easy.
Yeah.
Thank you for mentioning that. The average age of each coach is 20 years younger.
Wow.
And every time I interviewed a guy, I want to know how he going to relate to my player. That was the number one thing that I used to hire these guys.
Yeah, I love that.
Ed Orgeron with us from LSU.
I talk about you go kind of from the high of the high with the national championship to not that 5-5 is the low of the low, but it's yes, sir. I mean, it's very different. Just the emotions and what did you learn going through it that's different this year now?
Well, you can't hang your hat on yesterday. What you did yesterday is over. Okay, it's not all going to be peaches and cream. When you look at the longevity of your career, you look at the longevity of sports, and you look at the guys that have won championships, not every one of them have won championships every year. Now, you don't want to sink to 5-5. That was too low. We knew that we'd have a challenging year, losing all the players that we lost, but we never figured it would be that challenging. But the big thing was defense. I mean, if we'd have played decent defense, we may have won 7 or 8 games, and no one would be complaining. So I think we're going to fix the defense, and we're going to be fine.
To that point, the league offensively last year was as explosive as it's been. We were watching the SEC Network driving down here, and they kept putting the defensive stats for all the teams. Do you think that the SEC kind of goes back a little bit this year?
I don't know. We'll see.
You think it could be just as explosive this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And here's what's going to happen. You just got. You're not going to. At Miami, our goal was to hold them to 7 points. That ain't happening no more.
Yeah.
You can forget it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like the game has changed.
Yeah,
It's
the
crazy.
game has changed. And, you know, you be honest, if you hold them to 30 points, you got a chance to win.
Hey,
My gosh.
that's it.
You
Yeah.
never want to.
That's
You
it.
never want to tell your defense that. And nobody's ever gonna say that.
No.
But if you hold them to 28 points, you got a chance.
Coach O, man, let me do this right here, man. I got a thing called the boom boom room.
All right.
Well, I lock
Here
you
you
in the
go.
room, coach, and you cannot get out unless you answer the questions
All right.
truthfully and honest.
I got you.
Okay, you got me. You ready to go in? You agree? You agree?
Let's try.
All right, here we go. All right. Coach O, you are entering the boom boom room brought to you by Low T Center.
There it
The
is.
door is locked.
Yeah.
All right, Coach O, you taking me down to your home. Now, where are you taking me to eat, first and foremost?
My mama's house. We ain't going to no restaurant. We're going to my mama's kitchen. We're staying there, whatever we want. Egg buffet, gumbo, fried this, fried that. We ain't going nowhere.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I
sounds
got to go
glorious.
cruising, Coach O.
Yeah.
I got to go cruising around the city. What car are you putting me
Yeah.
in to make me go cruise?
Yeah, we're going to my brand new Benz. Yeah.
That's what the kids call a flex right there.
That's it.
Is what they
That's
call
it. All right, Coach O, let me ask you this. Having a little fun with it. How do you keep that bridge with your players with
Yeah.
life after football and
Yeah.
knowing that it's more to football and
Yeah.
life? And how do you separate those two things?
I treat them like my sons. They know it. I recruit them like that.
Yeah,
I'm going to treat them like my son.
yeah.
I tell them I'm going to love you like my son. And we've created some great bonds with some great players for life after football.
Right.
I tell them that life and having success in your education is more important than winning. And
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, because you're going to win in that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Coach O, you are out of the boom boom room. man. I love
Wait,
it.
can I ask one more? In the
Come,
boom
get
boom
back in the boom boom room. Get him, Don.
Coach, who's your starting quarterback this year?
I got an answer for you.
You do.
The one that performs the best in camp.
Listen to that.
Thanks,
All right,
Coach.
man.
Love it. Thank you,
Go
Coach.
back.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
There you are.